anybody. For football, the physical condition for football is different.
Well, actually, my date in the federation has run from 2013 when I was the technical director, and I was very disappointed because since 2013 there have been a lot of promises. But since the new federation came in, I spoke with the President Hussein, and he told me that he's going to look into the matter. And I'm so happy that it has taken a bit of time, but finally the bill has been settled. And I'm happy. I want to thank President Hussein for coming in and keeping his word, because just after the election I followed him, even when he was there, and he said, goes to Sijali, ndakulipa pesa yako na make sure kwamba umelipa pesa yako yote. So I just want to say thank you to him and the federation, and also he just instructed the people in the federation to check on my matter, and slowly they have been able to clear. So I'm very happy that that has come to pass, and I'm also happy the way the federation is running things. The other day we had a curriculum meeting where we talked for 2 days with experts on how to improve Kenyan football. Then I'm seeing the scouting program going on with Francis Kimanzi. There's a lot that is happening positively. Now I'm seeing McCarthy in Europe trying to look at the players with Kenyan origin. So a lot of things are happening positively. So I want to believe that this is a new beginning, but yet there's a lot to be done in the federation. We also need to know which is the way forward of Kenyan football. I mean, is there a vision plan? What is the mission and all that? But I want just to say I'm now settled in my mind. I can be able to focus on other matters. So I want to thank the federation through the president, having made that the federation is running without him. Maybe just his instruction and the other things are running well. When you come into the office, I know they came in and they had a lot of debts, I think approximately 600 million. They've tried to talk to people they owe money, and they have made a plan that we are going to use this way to settle the dues. And that is a good thing. I mean, my joy would also be when the federation is out of debt. Previously, I've been made promises and talked to different department, finance, saying this, but it never happened. But this time, when the federation said on such a date we are going to settle, it was settled, and through the professional way, through the financial channels, not somebody giving their own check, no, through the federation mechanics, where finance department says this, then you go to the bank and you find that that has been fulfilled. And that is the way corporates run. And I want to thank Hussein for bringing a corporate kind of mentality in the federation, that you are promised something is going to happen, and it happens the way it should happen. So I would like other people to follow that. I don't want to mention about other people who owe me money, but I think that is the way. You keep your promise and you run it in a professional manner. Not at all. They just asked me how much are you owed. I gave my paperwork, and the finance department processed my paperwork. They confirmed that this is actually the amount owed, and then they processed it, and then they had a call and said, just check, give us your account number, then a particular date will push so much money into your account. And they have kept their word, and that's the way it should be able to be run. Not to I know a lot of people have been frustrated in football in this country, the referees, coaches and all that, but if you keep your promise and you deal in a professional manner, then everybody will be happy, and football will be happy at the end of the day, and football wins. Well, if there is any pending bills that is owed by the federation, just talk to them. I mean, and they will keep a promise. They will tell you, we are able to pay you if your papers are correct. Whatever you are owed, you have a black and white paper, then you can always claim. And I like it because when the president says he'll do something, he does it. And that is a new beginning, actually. Definitely. I mean, when you are promised that such a thing is going to happen, you're going to be paid your dues within this period of time, and it is done, that builds a lot of confidence. I mean, anybody will now like to deal with the federation, because when referees are paid in good time, maybe administrators, coaches, instructors, then it brings that kind of confidence, and then we can work together. The other thing I wanted to say is when you look at the technical department, it has not been able to look at the past maybe regime. You are working for a regime, they are looking at your competency. For instance, a coach who is good enough and he was maybe being favored by the other regime, that is not the point. I mean, I want to thank also Kimanzi. He has taken, according to him, to involve everybody that is capable and competent and has the papers to work with. There are not those personal differences. They don't even help a country, they don't help football. If you have the experience of such a department, he invites you and you discuss. And that is the way to go, because we are all building one Kenya, one football, one Harambee Stars. When Harambee Stars succeed, every Kenyan is happy. Definitely, when there is trust, then everybody is able to, if you keep your word in what you say, everybody gains trust, and that trust brings confidence. That confidence, it flows down to everybody, and that's the way things should be able to move. The other thing, of course, I want to talk about is about any kind of, maybe there was a case of a game that was delayed, Nairobi versus Gor Mahia. If in a week's time you make a decision like that one, the committee meets, and don't let things pen. People should be able to clean up the house and take decisions immediately, so that football doesn't wait. People don't wait for some points and all that. So if they're able to do it in real time, then it gives a lot of confidence to the stakeholders.